Got it set up. So, hey y'all, how are y'all doing? Had a bit of a slow start here, but just waiting for this coffee to kick in. This is how we're looking right now. My event inbox. So, okay, life has been really hectic, and I haven't really had a chance to play Neopets. And I don't know about you, but for me, hectic has meant, like, laying in bed, stricken with anxiety, and playing Animal Crossing when I can, because it makes me feel better. So, it's not a lot, but you got to take care of your mental health. So, I just thought I would just do this. I would just play some Neopets like this, just because that's how it's going to get done. So, I just thought it would be fun. I don't know. I had this idea. It would be really cool if some people could play along too. And let me know what y'all are doing. And I don't know. I just think everyone can play Neopets right now. So we should all do it. So the first thing we're going to do is Trudy's surprise as usual, which is nothing. As you can see, my streak got reset. So I have a video currently in editing. Actually, it's open right here. You can see I'm still editing it. And it's almost done. Wow. 4,000 Neo points. The terrifyingly bad luck bonus. My bad luck was so bad they gave me 4,000 Neo points. I've never seen that. That is really cool. So, anyway, I'm working on editing the current video, and in that video, a lot goes on. But one of the things that happens is I get my 25th Trudy surprise. So that's a pretty big deal. So I'm gonna stuff my stuff, my Neo points in the bank there. Grab my interest. And how much do I want to put up? I'll just put up 20,000, which is that's an okay amount to put up. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is I want to talk about jellyneo, because I had jellyneo. Someone asked me about it the other day in a comment, and I sort of went into these videos assuming that the people who would watch them are people who know about Neopets, who play Neopets regularly or whatever. And I sort of assumed that those people would know about jellyneo. That's not a judgment to anyone who doesn't know about it or who doesn't play Neopets. I actually think it's cool that there are people who, I don't know, that are just they're having a different experience with Neopets than I am. And that's cool. So anyway, that means that I'm able to answer the question of what is jellyneo. And jellyneo is a very old Neopets fan site. It is, I bet we could find the copyright down here. Now, yeah, so 2004. So it's pretty old. It's not the oldest. They're there are much older ones. I don't know. It's officially affiliated with Neopets. So it is one of the websites on Neopets that you are allowed to talk about and sort of advise that people go to for advice or for help, because it is officially affiliated. So information on it is not skeezy. It's good info. And so you can trust that. For example, you can't talk about the Reddit. They don't like you talking about the Reddit because they can't moderate the Reddit. I don't know what kind of moderation power Neopets actually has about jellyneo. I don't think it's officially run by Neopets staff or anything. Although it could be. Actually, there's a frequently asked questions here, so maybe we could look at that. I know it started out as a fan site. I just don't know at what point it sort of officially became affiliated. Sorry. My coffee is hot, so I have to do these little sips. Alright, these are all about account stuff. Let's see if it's in history. So that's what jellyneo originally looked like. That's very cute. The H-A. Oh, yeah, Hannah in the Ice Caves plot. So, jellyneo was restarted by Dave, the admin of the old jellyneo, former admin. So so jellyneo actually maybe existed before 2004? I don't know. It was rumored that battles had to be in the Battle Dome, so Dave was looking for challengers. This is where the story gets good. He came across 2 of them. Heart pounding, he checked around most of the big fan sites at the time, and none of them had been posted. So he posted the findings on jellyneo, and people started going to jellyneo. So this is sort of what I remember jellyneo looking like back in the day. This layout right here is so nostalgic. Let's zoom in. That is nostalgic. That is so cute. Oh, wow. I don't know. Something about that. Just the shapes of it and the colors. The orange. I love it. The orange because it was like jelly. Okay. Anyway. So, this is just sort of like how it went down. Mystery Island. I'm trying to see if it explains when an affiliation happened, but skimming it, I'm not seeing anything. Let's see. No. I don't know. It's just a fan site that became officially affiliated with Neopets. I don't know how many times I have to say that. Like, I just keep repeating it over and over. But anyway, so okay, that's a long way of saying that jellyneo is a Neopets fan site, and I use it for everything. It is just so good. You can look at this. If you have an account, you can like set your own wish lists, your own dailies. You can log what happened in your library, which can be really helpful. Right? You have to, it'll automatically log it if you have the extension, which is cool. And, yeah, you can sort it and you can see like how much they've gained, which is cool because the library is so finicky and it will like so often reset your like stats back to 1 or whatever, that it can be helpful to have something keeping track of all of the major stat changes. But the main reason I use jellyneo is the dailies, and you can set your own dailies if you have your account, but I'm so often like not signed in that I just use the regular dailies, which is just here under articles and then Neopets dailies. And then you've seen me click on this a million times probably. The other big thing is they've got this incredible item database. It's jellyneo's item database. And if you have seen some of my videos where I have like, where you see my inventory, or even if I'm in shops, you see this Chrome extension that I have that links to various things. It links to this, like the shop wizard. You can search for something in the shop wizard or the trading post, the auction genie. You can search for it in your safety deposit box, or you can search for it on jellyneo. Like that's how sort of official it is, because the item database is just it's so up to date. People can have like extensions or things installed and it will just automatically, I think that's how it works, is you install an extension. You might, see, okay. So this one's like logged by people, I guess, but either way it gets logged into the database and you get to see sort of what's happening with the price. And that's a quick way, if you don't have the Super Shop Wizard, to just look and see if, I don't know, if maybe what you want to price something at, or like what it's going for, you know, just for whatever reason you might want to do that. There's a million reasons you would want to know the price of something and the average price and if it's going up or down. So it's really helpful for that. So those are the two main things I use jellyneo for, are the dailies and the item database. But you can use it for so many more things. The avatar guide is really good. I also use it on my old account. I used it for my avatars. And the wardrobe, I haven't used it for this very much. I don't know. It's like, it feels like it's down a lot or something. So like I never get a chance to play with it. But so all right, yeah. So let's do some dailies because my pets are starving as usual. I'm doing a bad job. I think while this is going on, I might end up putting a pet into, or both, into like the Nia Lodge, but we'll see. So the advent. So you know what we can do is, just since we're here and we're chilling and we're just whatever. It's like gonna be a long stream and I got nothing to talk about, and I'm not trying to edit this down to be 10 minutes long. Let's talk about all the dailies. So it's kind of broken up into sections. We have the freebies here, and this freebie section is very long. And then you have the some Neopoints required. So if you don't want to spend any money in a day, you just go to freebies. Because everything else on here is going to cost money. But like so many of the, like there's so many, you can't do all of them, and we'll talk about that when we're going through it. But yeah, I mean there's a lot. You're gonna do probably 10 or more a day, like on a regular day, even if you don't have stuff unlocked. So all right, so then we have some Neopoints required. These are chance games. Some quests. The Fairy Employment Agency is like not under here with the quests. Just because I guess you can do it multiple times. You choose which one you do. But it's quest-like. And then chance games. The Igloo Garage Sale is on here, which is weird because it's not a daily strictly. It's a shop that has like a... There is a limit to how much you can buy from the Igloo Garage Sale at a time, but like the reset time is very quick, so I don't know why it's on here. The Nia Lodge is also not strictly a daily, but it might be something you want to refresh every now and then. But like the rest of these, the Food Club, the Fairy Caverns, Lottery, Pick Your Own, Poogle Racing, Stock Market, all of these are essentially gambling. The Tyranian Ticket Booth doesn't really do much. You can get an avatar from it, but only if there's certain bands playing. These are all quests, so they all take money. This one doesn't exist anymore, I don't think. No, it does. I don't know why I thought it didn't work. I don't know. Maybe we'll do that, because I think you get from Quick Kitchen Quests, like I think you can get like level ups for your pet. So that might be good for us to level up Ashcombe. Then you have other places, and this is just like quick links. And these are things that are like daily. So the Battle Dome you can do daily. You can like, I think it's that you can challenge us like certain opponents a certain number of times a day. And a Battle Dome is a really good way of making money. And it's one of the reasons I want to level up Ashcombe. Your favorite games, of course. Every game you can submit your score 3 times a day. And then just like a couple of, like the Haiku Generator is nothing, but you can do it once a day if you want. Island Mystic is nothing. The Labre you can do once a day. That's free if you have it. Yeah. The Cadotery, which is not daily at all, but it has a weird refresh situation. Yeah, so this is like a quick links and also some things that are kind of daily. And then wheels, which is like scratch cards here. It's just gambling. So, and then popular games, which I think they have just to fill out the rest of the page, which is cool. That's fine. So let's go through and talk about each one of them and then learn about them, and yeah. I probably look like a weirdo. Try not to burn my tongue on this coffee. I put it in this like travel mug. It's keeping it warm. And I don't know, it's just like still piping hot. Okay. I'm like burning my tongue. But I need coffee. So the first one is the Advent calendar. And so for this one day, every day in December, you can go to the Advent calendar and open it and get a prize. And everyone gets the same prize, and you get to watch a flash animation. And it's wonderful. I love the Advent calendar. Like this past year, it was pretty good. They gave out like a lot of really good wearables that I was a big fan of. So I thought the Advent calendar this year was good. Excuse me. Anchor management. This is just like you can get some stuff from it. You can get paintbrushes and doubloons and some good stuff. But mostly this is a pirate plushie generator. You can sometimes get pirate pets. Apple bobbing is, I never do this. It's like garbage. It's just trash in your inventory. So bank interest, we already did that. But that's just, you go to your bank and you click collect interest. Coulsons Shrine. Actually, if we're going to do Coulsons, we want to switch our main pet. Because Coulson does level ups. He gives out, I think he might give out doubloons. I think he might give out code stones. He basically does, like level up stuff for your pets. And sometimes he gives out like gross desert food. So this is the council chamber. I still haven't done this. So there's nothing here. I can click where you would click if you were to want to do this daily. Well, no, I guess that's just like later. I guess if you have the daily, you just come here. But you can get some Neo points for coming here daily. It's a good one. You just have to do like this long quest chain that I really just need to do on this account. Maybe that's one thing we can do today. The daily puzzle. This is called the daily puzzle. Whether it's daily or not is kind of random. They change it when they remember to change it, basically. So Team Pirate and Team Ninja fought it out in what event? And if you don't know the answer to this question, you can, as with most things, go to the Neo boards. And go to, I think, games. Daily trivia. And so they'll tell you. So day 84 of the daily puzzle. And then these people will like let you know how much Neo points you get for doing it. So the answer is GMC 2012. And you get a book, it looks like. So GMC 2012. And that will be there any day that the daily puzzle is up, which is every day. That'll be so that'll be there every day. Someone will have it posted, which is phenomenal. And it just, once again, you got to thank the Neopets community for really killing it. Okay, so we got 362 Neo points in R through Yar. A to Y? Where's Z? Why isn't it Czar? I don't know. A pirate's dictionary. I guess Czar is not a thing that pirates say, but they do say Yar. All right, so Dark Cave, I don't have that. We'll do that in a bit. That's like once again, it's like an event quest thing that you have to do. Deadly Dice, which I don't do ever. Why don't I ever do Deadly Dice? Oh, here's why. Because the count is only ever like awake at like 3 a.m. or whatever. That's why I don't do Deadly Dice. I forgot. Like, why don't I do this daily? Because I'm not on at 3 a.m. I don't know much about it other than it's time gated in a way that I can't play it. So the Deserted Tomb. I'm not going to do the fairy crossword because it normally requires just like more work than is necessary. So it's free to enter, and if you solve it in like a short period of time, you get a bunch of Neo points. Not that much though. And then you have to know a lot of Neopets trivia. I mean, I guess people probably post the answers, but that feels more like cheating than the trivia just because there's so many. Shoiru Rain Umbrella. 4 letters. No idea. 2 down. Submit your drawing to this gallery. Art. That's art. 6 across. Has same head of marketing as Mocket. See, I just don't know that much Neopets trivia. It makes it difficult. Oh my god. I'm sorry for the mouth noises. Okay, so then you have Forgotten Shore. And for the Forgotten Shore, you have to get the pieces of the map, but that's really easy. You can also get the pieces of the map from Anchor Management. I think that's like the primary place that the map generates. It might come from like random events too. I'm not sure. But yeah, of course, yes, you get the Forgotten Shore map from Anchor Management. But more likely, you can just get it from like Neopian shops, or people put it under the money tree all the time. You can get it on the trading post for like no money. The Fruit Machine is one of the oldest sort of gambling mechanics in the game. And I'm a big fan of it, and I like it. And one day, I will get a paintbrush from the Fruit Machine. That's sort of my goal. Okay. Giant Jelly and Giant Omelet are the same thing. They give you free food once a day. Grave Danger is a sort of random loot table that you send a pet out, and they come back like 8 hours later with sort of a random prize. And the loot table and the Grave Danger prizes is pretty okay. You can sometimes make a little bit of money with them, so it doesn't hurt to do. Grumpy Old King, you tell the king a joke. And I've never done a very good job with it. I think the main thing you get is an avatar. And that will always be the case. Healing Springs, I don't do that daily. The reason I think people do it daily, you can do it once every 30 minutes. The reason I think people do it like that is you can get like healing potions that way. And so I think that's why people sort of refresh the Healing Springs. But it, I don't know. I just like using the Healing Springs when I need to. So that's how I do it. Kiko Pop is just sort of a random dart throwing game that I'm not very good at. Lunar Temple is once a day. And it's this moon chart that I can't do. I don't know how to do it. And right now the flash isn't showing up, so it looks like you would never know how to do it. Wait. Here, let's load this up. Okay. So, based on, angles and such, what does the moon look like the night that this is happening? Like, what does it look like? And my thought is it looks pretty dang bright. My thought would be almost fully bright. Like, I don't know, like here. I didn't mean to actually answer. I was just clicking. Whatever. Okay. I'm bad at this, but check it out. I did get some like orange chicken, which is good. So it's not bad to do. It just makes me feel stupid when I do it. The magma pool, you just check on this. It says once a day. That's because you can dip your pets in it once a day. But the way the magma pool works is you can dip your pets in the magma pool and paint them magma color once a day. But you have to know when the guard is going to be gone. And the guard is gone at a different time for every person's account. But if you know what that time is, then it's always the same. So that is the benefit of the magma pool. And like people who know what their magma pool time is and stuff, like will trade pets to dip people's, because like it can take a really long time to figure yours out. And actually my wife was this is so funny because my wife was playing back in December. I got her into Neopets. It's sort of what like started this whole thing. And I got her into Neopets for the first time because she had never played it. And I was so excited. But the point is, she just started her account and she went to the magma pool like a couple of days in. And the guard was gone and she was able to dip her pet. And then she was just able to, she wrote it down like what time her guard was gone. And so she just knew it. And I had been looking for like a while on my account. I was a little irritated, actually. But that happened a lot with her. It's like she had a lot of really good luck when she first joined. So these are both the same. I think they're both the same. If you like go to it, you can get a piece of the meteor. I think. Oh, I got beans. You get some stuff. And then this one you get obsidian, which is for stuff in Woltara, and I don't exactly... Someone told me it's for pets or something. So, I don't know. It sounds cool, though. So, yeah. The money tree, this is, like, not once a day, and it says restock times vary, which is funny. So someone has... Ooh, look at the zombie marshmallows. That's not bad, actually. I wonder what that's about. But yeah, so the money tree is just a donation pool for people to... It's where people throw their trash, mostly, as you saw. But some people donate money there or cool stuff just because they're having fun. Monthly freebies, you can do that once a month, and gives you free food and some Neo points. Movie Central is free food. The Mysterious Neg Cave, I just like to do it because it's like Sudoku. And I never get anything good, but I like it. So Questalon Expellibox is like actually a really good kind of gambling. The problem is my Chrome hates it. I can't unblock the flash on this page for whatever reason. Because it's like a paying, it's the mall, I don't know. It says that my connection's not secure, and I have not been able to fix it on this computer. So I can't play Questalon Expellibox on this computer. But it's Pachinko, basically. It's just Pachinko, and there's like a bunch of stuff at the bottom, and there's a big payout you can get. The Rich Slurg pays you either 50 or 100 Neo points a day just for showing up. There used to be paid advertisements here. It's part of Neopets' real shady, like, advertising to kids initiative that they had back in the day, but it's not there anymore. So it's just the Slurg that will give you money for showing up. I think, like, back in the day, if you clicked it, you could, like, watch an ad or whatever, and they'd feed you a McDonald's ad, and then you could get, like, 250 Neo points, if I remember correctly. It was something like that. They also had the games that were like that, where it's, like, you play the How to Train Your Dragon game or whatever, and it pays out better or whatever. So the rubbish dump is, yeah, so it's crap. It's like ugly wearables, I guess. I don't know. Because there's also a secondhand clothing shop that's good. Well, it can be good. Right now it's full of dung and a Vandegeyer wig. And I don't know anyone that has a Vandegeyer as a pet. So mostly this is not usable stuff. But yeah. So yeah, so that's the secondhand shop, and this is just restock times vary. Soup kitchen, you can go here once a day, or it says anytime, but once a day if you have under a very low amount of Neo points. It doesn't say. If you don't have many Neo points. I think it's like 2,000 or something. You have to have a very, very low amount of Neo points. I tried to do the Soup Kitchen when I first started this account, and I immediately had too many. So, like, that should say, like, it's just a lot. It's a lot of Neo points that you need to have. So, the Simon Hole is like the other pet daily. You just throw your pet. I'm going to throw him in. Cannonball. You just chuck your pet in there, and then something comes out, presumably, but I never get anything out of it, so. I don't know. Yeah, I can look it up, though. This seems like something to look up. So, if I just type this in, the jellyneo will pop up, because it's the one. Here are the prizes. Mostly this is like... This might be good. This might be an okay Battle Dome item. There's some Battle Dome items here. Clearly a book that might be worth something. Yeah, so yeah, you can tell. You can tell when a book is going to be worth something. So this is 500,000 Neopoints. That's a lot. Whoa. They haven't... This says that the price has been unable to be determined by jellyneo staff since 2012. Has it just not been... Does this not work anymore? You can also get an avatar. It's random. I feel like they would... Sorry, yeah. I feel like they would say if it didn't work anymore. I've never seen anything come out of this daily. Almost to the point where I don't do it. But it seems like it's worth it to do. It says you can send each one of your pets down. So I might be able to like swap. Oh, look at that. I can do it a second time. What? Why can I do it again? What does this say? Once a day. I don't know why it let me do it again. That was weird. But yeah, I think all of these are pretty good. Yeah, cool. That's really cute. Tarla's non-toolbar treasures is a random weird like blind bag shop, mystery box shop. She comes up a couple of times a day. They'll tell you in the Neo boards when she's up. If you see it, you can post it there. And you can buy like a box, you don't know what's in it, for a random amount of Neo points. And she can give you, I think the main thing that you can get from her is like a desert paintbrush. I think you can get I think a couple of paintbrushes, some pet paintbrushes, but the best thing I think is the desert paintbrush that you can get from her. I've bought from her multiple times and I just get random crap. The discarded magical blue Grundo plushie of prosperity is like really good actually. It's just a random Neo points generator. Sometimes it'll give you a plushie and then rarely it will give you nothing. I almost always get Neo points though. Tombola is like the oldest daily that I can remember on Neopets doing, and I just remember this being like such a big deal back in the day. Like, you did your Tombola. Oh, would you look at that? And we won. So if you end a 5 with a 5 or a 0, maybe another one, I don't remember, you win, and sometimes you get a booby prize. But yeah, we got a household item, like a palm tree situation for winning. So that's cool. And 105 Neo points. I don't think Tombola has been updated since it was created. I mean, I guess Neo Homes didn't exist at the time, so they must have added a couple of things. But the number of Neo points you get for doing Tombola is just embarrassing now with inflation and everything. Trudy surprise, we already did that. I always do that first thing. Wise Old King is like the grumpy old king, but you impart words of wisdom instead. I think he has better prizes too. And a ye old fishing vortex. So we're going to go through and we're going to do a couple of these. All of them. All of the ones that I have open. And many of these are one clicks. And the one clicks are the ones that I do the most. So this is more of a 2-click. But it's, yeah, so it's a 1-click. So you just, you talk to the plushie, and what do you get? 1,150 Neo points on the ground. So that's it. That's what I got from the plushie. Hooray. And that's pretty good. Okay, so here's the Wise Old King. So let's give him some words of wisdom. Well, actually, let's do him a little later. So we have fishing skill. I clearly don't fish that much with Ashcombe because his fishing skill is only 5. I got a can. You could get some good stuff from fishing. Let's see. Fishing hole. Neopets. I forget what it's called. Ye old fishing vortex. Of course, how could I forget? So it's fish. You can get fish items. And I don't know what the point of having a spooky mecha fish is. There's no point. I presume. The only fish on Neopets that I've ever thought were cool were the Utilifish, which are now all retired, and I think the Utilifish were the coolest, and I will always be sad about it. But what are you gonna do? And some pets that are mostly not super cute, although I like the Yoki and the Surzer. It's actually, some of them are cute. I'm kind of into them, but they are incredibly common and kind of not worth trying to fish up. Books are always good. Like, books are always good. Like, you see, even like these really common fish up books are all worth, yeah. Like, the lowest we've seen is 300. That's not bad. That's not bad for a daily. Some old Battle Dome items that are not good, although this Bubble Beam is taking me back. Really good. Let's see what let's see what this says on their Battle Dome stats. It's gonna be ranked like a 1. Let's see. 1, yeah, it's a 1. Anything from this time in Neopets where it's like you can tell it was one of the first items for the Battle Dome, it's not any good. You can get a fishing pole. You can get a whole lot of trash. The Healing Springs residue is actually really good. I keep this around because you can just heal your pet with it if they get sick or whatever. So if I get that, I don't sell it. I just keep it. Flask of rainbow fountain water is exactly what it sounds like. You can use it to... It will repaint your pet a random color. Which is fun. I think that's kind of fun. You can maybe get something good if you don't care about what color your pet is. And I think it might count for certain avatars where you have to paint pets. Flask of clear odorless liquid. Strange glowing disc. I thought you could get paint brushes. It might not be here on the like loot table here. Let's see. It's also possible to fish up a paintbrush or a pet paintbrush. This is rare, so they don't have it on the prize pool, I guess, because it's so rare. But yeah, I think you can just fish up a paintbrush sometimes. Anyway, that's why I do it. It's kind of a garbage generator. I don't know why I do it, but yeah. Okay, so anchor management. Hopefully we get something that's not a Forgotten Shore map. Okay, we got a pet. We got a pirate painted pet. My inventory is full of these things. It's like a pirate pet, a pirate pet, a pirate plushie, a ghost pet. That's from the haunted pet Grave Danger, that one. So I just have like a ton of pets that are painted like ghost and pirate. We have a lot of pirate stuff right now. What is this doctor's bag? When did I get this? I got this somewhere between R through Yar and Orange Chicken. What? I'm gonna have to go back and look at when I got this because I have no idea what this is. What is this? It randomly assigns 3 medical cure items. What? That's really great, actually. There's some really expensive... Yeah, this is worth 900 because it's... Or 9,000, I mean. Because there aren't that many... Yeah, I don't know. Some of the like, medicines can be so expensive. That actually also happened to my wife. She did the Wheel of Excitement, I think, and got sick from it. And that cure is, like, so expensive. And she was, like, really upset because her pet was sick. It was cute. My wife's adorable, y'all. But yeah, so you can get stuff that's worth 9,000. Which might be why that's sort of what, like, the max cost. I might sell this for 9,000. I don't know how often it sells. But that seems like the thing to do. I might sell it. Because I probably don't need these. I keep going back. Anyway, so next is Bob for apples. I'm just doing this because sometimes you can get food. Yeah, see, I got food, and that's sort of what we're trying to do. Yeah, so he gets upset when you actually win. How'd you get that? Because a lot of the time you don't get anything. Nope. Okay, so this is the deserted tomb. Sometimes your pets can get hurt from this one, so be careful if you don't want your pet to get hurt. But most of the time, it's just like a nothing happened. So I got to the end and nothing happened. That's great. Forgotten Shore, nothing. Forgotten Shore is very often nothing. And if it's not nothing, it's usually Neopoints, but you can get some items from it too. You can get Forgotten Shore map pieces from the Forgotten Shore, which is probably the most annoying thing you can get. So the Neopets fruit machine is, it's old school Neopet slots. I love it a lot. And the way it works is if you get first 2 matching, then you get like a little prize. And if you get 3 matching, then you get a bigger prize. And if you get 3 matching of like the rarest fruit on here, you can get a paintbrush. But we didn't get any. You'd think that these 2 would count, but it has to be the first 2. So we're going to talk for a second about the giant jelly. So the giant jelly is part of this secret world on Neopets called Jelly World, which you can't find on the map. And which, to be honest, I can't remember how people found. I do know back in the day, we used to just type in, when they were like making new lands, we did used to just type in like random stuff to try and find it. And that's actually how we found out about Meridel, because we knew that they were creating like a fantasy style world. And we typed in like neopets.com/medieval.html, and we found like the landing page for Meridel, and it was like this old placeholder map that like nothing went anywhere, but we would just like sit there and speculate about like what all these things were. It was so cool. They hadn't added like anything to it yet. And I don't like, one of the things I've been thinking about if I'm going to keep doing like history of Neopets videos is doing that and seeing if I can find like evidence of that having happened, because like I have very clear memories of that being such a big deal, of people finding that. Anyway, I think that might be how we found Jelly World, and maybe there were hints and things, but Jelly World is where there's a coloring pages, just like in most worlds, there's coloring pages. We should look at the coloring pages. It's just Neopets with jelly. Like, here's a Bloomeroo. I can't even really tell what's happening. He's clearly eating jelly. It might be a jelly house that he's eating. Is he eating a jelly house? I don't know. Anyway, so that's Jelly World, and I don't know. I exited out of it, so I have to go back. Anyway, the main thing about Jelly World is it has a giant jelly, which is just like the omelet, except you can only eat 2 pieces of it. But it's not bad. There's 2 games, and green jelly? A previously unexplored area of Jelly World. Looks like somebody or something has been busy nibbling at this yummy green jelly. Amazing. Okay. Close this. So this is the giant omelet. Sometimes the giant omelet will be gone. Just come back later. The giant omelet was the coolest thing to happen on Neopets when it happened. Free food, and you could eat it 3 different times. It's like, it was a big deal. Oh, this is why I got the doctor's bag. Okay, mystery solved. I got the doctor's bag because I did Grave Danger. That's not bad. That's a good prize for Grave Danger. I'm not sure I've ever gotten a better prize than that. So let's send Ashcomb's pet Dollface off, and they'll be back in 7 hours and 30 minutes. Let's take a look at the Grave Danger loot table, according to jellyneo. Grave Danger Neopets, of course, suggested based on your recent activity. Thank you, Google, for fixing that for me. Oh, I'm so sorry. This is so creaky. I know, it's really annoying. I need to spray it with like WD-40. Maybe I'll do that in a minute. That's like a cute pet. That's adorable. Okay, these are different status updates you can see. Dang. It's like a mutant uni. Alright. So these are the... So the exclusive prizes are some plushies, which I don't know how these go for, but some people collect plushies. There's no history on that one, or this one. So who knows how much those go for. The books don't sell for that much at all. That's because people just do these every day. Oh my gosh, Byaku. I'm a big fan of this pet. Oh my gosh. Like, the fact that it's nothing, it's not worth anything. I loved that one when I was a kid, though. Cave Foreground. I've gotten this one approximately 500 times. Some cards, some healing potions. The Moroccan paintbrush is very good. The Moroccan paintbrush is probably the best thing you can get. So that's 4 million Neo points. That's pretty good. And a lot of people like the Moroccan pets. So yeah. That's good. That's good. And the Moroccan pet paintbrush. Not worth quite as much. About 1 million. That's not bad. Neovian Darkfall. I get that book a lot for some reason. A red Poogle morphing potion. And Poogles are... Like, I feel like Poogles are limited. They used to be limited. I don't know if they're still limited. So, yeah. There's some good things in here. There's some good things. A zombie paintbrush. Not as much as the Moroccan. People don't like the zombie pets as much. I think the zombie pets are cute. But, yeah, you can get some okay things. So, I've never gotten anything major, although that doctor's bag was good. I'm glad we got that. So, we got a doctor's bag. Hooray. And we can do the Grumpy Old King and the Wise Old King at the same time. Throw out what y'all want me to say. Into the Wise Old King. And, I always need to restart my flash on this page for whatever reason. At least it lets me do the flash on this page, unlike the Expellibox. I always put it on super crazy hard because I think it has better rewards. I don't remember why I think that, but I do. And then, bad. I did a bad job. The end. That's sort of how it always goes. I have gotten a couple of good things from Kiko Pop before. But you know what? I couldn't tell you what they are. Oh, no. Okay. This one is, like, not easy. I like the easy ones that make me look smart when I'm doing them. But you know what? Actually, I take it back. This one's pretty easy. Because this one is... So this works like Sudoku if you know how Sudoku works. It's kind of not like Sudoku. It's like Sudoku, but not. And then we know red. Basically, there's one of each. So you know that we need a red this guy and a yellow this guy. And then we know we need a blue one. So that one was pretty easy. There's 2 to the right of this one. That's how you know this one goes on this row. Column, that is, this column. And then there's only 1 to the right of this one, so you know it goes in this column instead of the far right. So there you go. The end. That one was easy. I don't know why I was complaining. And a Rookie plushie. I always get a dang Rookie plushie. This thing keeps blinking. I'm sorry. I keep looking over here because it's blinking. But hi. Okay. It's done. I fixed it. That Rookie plushie is nothing. All right. And then let's just like real quick do the Wise Old King. So let's do something real deep. Let's talk about... Let's see. Fortunate is the one who understands that greed. That greed is like... That greed is like a family of. That greed is like a family of mutant, of mischievous, of rampaging, abominable snowman, of rampaging Meepets, Where's the Meepets? Meepets is not on here. Meekins is. Oh, there's Meepet, but it's not plural. Is like a rampaging Meepet. That's deep. I think that's deep. Your wisdom seems incomplete. Oh. Oh, right. Okay, because I didn't put leave blank. You have to put leave blank. Of course I forgot. All right. Sorry. All right. Fortunate is the one who understands that greed is like leave blank a rampaging Meepet. All right. It's complete. He ponders what you have said. Well, it could have been worse. I'm not dense young and I already knew that. Okay, cool. I did a bad job. All right, so let's tell the grumpy old king a joke, shall we? Okay. This one you can try twice a day. I don't know if you can try the other one twice a day. Let's see. Why is a raven like a writing desk? No. Why is you think? Why is a family of Meepets okay? Why is a I always try to make it actually funny. Why is an avocado? Why is an avocado? I don't know. Why is an avocado? Getting angry. Let's say, why does an avocado beat up a chia? Chia is not on here. Why does the avocado beat up Dr. Sloth? Because the trident of the avocado hates him. Avocado is supposed to be, in this case, it's supposed to be an adjective and not a noun. Because avocado... Sorry. Because avocado Neopets are like a thing. Because the avocado... And then it's just like noun, 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 noun. What? Because the avocado, what? Because it's taken way too long to do this. No effect. That's because it didn't make sense. Okay. All right, that was all the dailies, which took an hour. It doesn't normally take that long. So we can go to our inventory. And, whoa. I guess because this is a Neo home item, it like looks like that. Sure, let's throw this in our whatever, wherever Neo home items go. The Neo home storage said, obviously. We're just gonna feed everything random. Ashcombe gets orange chicken. Delicious. He gets a cherry, gummy, Corbat tail. Maybe. No, he likes it. He gets a tomato omelet. He gets it a second time. He gets it a third time. So this is basically what feeding my Neopets looks like every day. I sometimes keep my Neopets in the Nia Lodge. That will keep them fed, and it is extremely cheap to do. The reason I don't normally like to do it is because you get food naturally, even if you're not doing the omelet or the like jelly, you're still going to be getting a food. As you saw, I got the orange food and I got the Corbat tail. That's because I did the apple one. I think you always get food from that one. But I got the spiced beans, which is probably a food. Yeah, it's a space food. See how much this is worth. Yeah, and it's worth feeding to my pet. So, like, basically, it's just fully worth it to keep my pets out most of the time and try to feed them. And, like, if I'm playing regularly, like I'm playing every day, instead of leaving it like I have been, it's not hard to keep them fed just off of dailies. It's actually really easy to keep them fed just off of dailies. But just for the sake of talking about it, and because I haven't been playing as much and I feel guilty for doing this, for messing with my pets, I'm gonna go to the Nia Lodge and kind of show it off. So I'm gonna put non-distinct into the Nia Lodge. You can keep your pet at the Nia Lodge a maximum of 28 days. I'm gonna stick her in for a week, just to show it. Basically, you can still do stuff with your Neopets if they're in the Nia Lodge. It just feeds them and keeps them happy. It keeps their mood and their hunger up. That's it. You can still I'm pretty sure you can definitely still do dailies with them. I'm pretty sure you can still do like battledom stuff and whatever else you'd want to do with your pets, you can still do with them. They just get fed, basically. So there is no difference to like any of these. I think maybe it affects it might affect mood, right? But they still get fed the same amount, so you can stick them in the cockroach towers for 5 Neopets points a day, and they'll get fed, and like you won't have to worry about them. But the way this plays it plays me and it plays kids, like, is that you don't obviously want to send them to cockroach towers or flea pit motel. You want to send them somewhere nice. So I'm gonna send mine to the Royal Neopian. This once again doesn't do anything. Like, none of this does something, but you know I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna let her go to the restaurant and the grooming and an ensuite bathroom. That's nice. And Neopian time, she has something to read. See, there's no reason to do that. I just do it. I have to, because I love my Neopets. So it was 700 Neopoints. How cheap was that? So cheap to feed my Neopet for a week. Not a problem. Yeah, so it says you can still play with non-distinct at any time. So I remember doing this specifically. Jeez, so creaky. I'm like gonna go get WD-40 here in a minute. But I specifically remember doing this when I was like, in 5th grade, and going on a trip and being like, trying to save up money so that I could put my pet in the Nia Lodge so that I didn't have to feed her when I was away from my computer. Because like, if you were gonna go on vacation for a weekend or whatever, you weren't going to be able to feed your pet. And I just remember it being very stressful and just like worrying about it. So yeah, so she will, I think she'll basically automatically now be fed. Yeah, she's bloated and happy. She probably was already happy. So you can check her out early if you want, which I think just like saves you some money. And yeah, so she's on holiday and she's totally happy. She's actually more full than Ashcombe is. She's bloated. She's at the max. Because she just eat whatever she wants. You could stick them in there for a day and that just be the way that you feed your pets. But that seems, I don't know. That doesn't seem right. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I am going to run downstairs and refresh my coffee. And I'm going to get the WD-40 out of my garage and spray this chair so it stops creaking because it is very annoying and I don't like it. And then when I get back, we can do games or I don't know, maybe that quest, the Multara like lantern quest, since I kind of accidentally started it already. I might as well check it out. So yeah. And I'll be back in probably no longer than 10 minutes, probably not even that long. So I'll see y'all in just a bit. A couple people joined while I was getting coffee and getting my WD-40, so that's, hi, I'm back. I was, yeah. I was getting coffee and WD-40, like I said, which is a weird combination when you say it like that. It's, the coffee is for me and the WD-40 is for my chair, which is still kind of squeaky. Kind of a lot of squeaky. It's like, there's plastic bits on top of the parts that are actually squeaky, so I would have to take like the chair kind of apart to stop the squeaking, which is really annoying, by the way. Super annoying, but I did get some of it, so it shouldn't squeak. Before, when I moved at all, it squeaked. It's better now. It's just if I lean back. I'm not allowed to lean back. I have to be on my best behavior and sitting as straight as possible with a good posture, which I'm bad at, so we'll see. Anyway, hi y'all. We just got done doing our dailies. It took us an hour because I talked a lot while we were doing our dailies. And I just realized I had this on this screen. My bad. Y'all are just like looking at that the whole time. Wow. Professional. I have another screen for this stuff. I was just watching myself because my coffee's wearing off, so it's time. So here's a thing that I think would be fun. I'm going to keep going through this daily list, actually. I said that we might play games, and we might do quests, and we might still do that. Maybe we'll save some of that for like a little later if more people show up. But hi to those of you who are here, and I am just like happy to have you. And here's what we're going to do. Right now, I have 30,000 Neo points. I could spend more. We have like 1 million and change. I think we've got like 1,040,000, which is, if you watch my videos, you know that 1 million is the goal that I had set when I first started this account. So like, it's really good. I'm still, if you weren't here when I was talking about it, I'm still editing the video for like talking about the 1 million Neo points. You can sort of scroll through here. You can hear it. And I'm just like talking about stuff, 1 million Neo points and all of that. The main thing that I'm talking about though in that video that I still have to edit is the fact that I gotta dip in the rainbow fountain and like the rainbow pool. I always say it wrong. It's the rainbow pool. The rainbow fountain's where you get the paintbrushes, or not get them, but paint them. And the rainbow pool is the one where you can just choose. Anyway, so I got that, and so I'm still editing that video, and that'll be up this week probably. It's just like stuff has been going on, obviously, and we all could use a little bit of a break. So yeah, so like I said, for those of you who are just joining, hi, we're gonna be doing some gambling. I'm excited to gamble. I've got my coffee, we're ready, my chair has stopped squeaking, so we're good. Okay. This one is already more expensive than most that I've seen. It's like most of them, I guess some are more expensive. Like the slots are more expensive. But anyway, $250. Not a cheap gamble. So let's pick one. Simply launch the Mutix ball and see where it lands. So click on the board and hope it lands over here. Didn't. Wait, I won 250. Well, let's play again because I I broke even. Let's play until we lose or win because there's no point in just breaking even. 2. I won 5. All right. That's a bummer. I guess you can probably win some cool stuff. The jackpot's here. You know what? Let's play one more time. I'm a gambling fool. Oh, it's always bad. 4. 250. Playing again. How's it feel? 5 again. Okay. We're done. We've lost 500 Neo points. Well, we've lost 490 Neo points. So that's enough. Cheese roller, we're not going to do that. Cheese roller is not gambling so much as like you have to know what all the cheeses are and then you type it in and then you buy expensive cheeses and then you can't like win a good cheese. I don't know. None of the cheeses that you win are good. Coconut shy. Everyone's a winner. This one, okay, no, we're good. Hit the nails. So this is rigged. This one's super rigged. Knock down the coconut and win 10,000 Neo points and a very special and exclusive prize. Hitting the coconut earns you 50, and if you nearly knock it down, I'll give you 300. And it costs 100 to play. It's so not worth it, but we'll play it because we're playing the rigged gambling games. So which one looks... That one, obviously, this middle one here looks like... Or the middle left looks like the one that would fall the easiest. Let's hit it. I totally missed. What was I thinking? Okay, try this with a better aim. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Well, I'm done. I'm bad at that. I don't even know how you're supposed to be good at that. Practice, I guess. So Cork and Gallery, it's like the same thing. So all these rigged ones have like this stuff. Use the mouse to aim for one of the 10 treats. Press the left mouse button to fire. You can win fabulous prizes. Doesn't say what you can win. One of these. Did I hit it? No. I don't know. So Fairy Employment Agency is not a game. We'll do that. We can do that at another time because I love the Fairy Employment Agency. I'm a big fan, but it's not a game. Fairy Caverns is a gamble. It just is. I play it like it's a daily. I basically play it like it's the Deserted Tomb, not the Sacred Tomb, the Deserted Tomb. It's just that it costs 400 to go in, but I have won some good stuff. Up. I always hit left. Just my strategy is always click left, and I immediately lost. So nothing happened. Food Club is gambling, but it's really, really, really not worth it for me to do Food Club. Food Club is like very hard to explain. Basically, there's like a likelihood of pirates to win, and you bet on them. And there are certain bets that will like pay off better. The way that Food Club works is that it's like the stock market, and that the more you play it, the better of a chance you'll have at winning big at some point. The best way of playing Food Club, if you aren't interested in doing your own, like, going through and like looking at the pirates and the courses and sort of figuring out all of these numbers is to go to either the Neo boards or the Reddit, and people will post what their bets are and like what the likelihood of that being a payout will be, and you can kind of pick which bets you want to do. And most people sort of have very similar bets, so you can just do that, and that's what I do on my account. So the reason this is not worth it for me is because I can place up to 190 Neo points per bet, which is 50 Neo points plus 2 for every day that I've been playing Neopets, which is 70 days, which is not, in the grand scheme of it, a lot of days. It's actually, it's a very minimal amount of days, making the Food Club just not likely to pay out in any major way. If you have an account that is much older, then your payouts are obviously much bigger, even when you just get like minor payouts. So on my account, which I have like very kind of specifically been keeping off of this YouTube page just because, like, one, I named it when I was 10, so it's kind of an embarrassing name. But two, because I don't know, it's like I don't want people hacking it. If they hack this account, whatever, it's for a YouTube channel. Although I am very close to my Neopet babies at this point, like Ashcombe and Don Distinct are my babies, and I don't want anything to happen to them. But if this account gets hacked, it's not like it's the one that I've been like spending like 19 years on or whatever. Like, seriously, my account is 18-ish years old. It's not my first Neopets account. That one got purged at some point, but it's my second Neopets account. Because it was my alt. So anyway, that's too much information. My point is, I play food club bets on that account, and it's beautiful. Beautiful payout, but it's not worth it on this account. That was a lot of talk just to say I'm not doing this one. We'll go to the Igloo Garage Sale. I have a whole video on my channel if you haven't seen it about playing the Igloo Garage Sale. You did it, card. You did it. It's mostly just like an okay place to do restocking. Although it's looking like not right now. It's not an okay place to do restocking. This one might be okay. I can buy it for $4.95. You can't haggle at the Igloo Garage Sale. And then I can sell it for about $1,000. Like, that's, for some reason, that's hypnotizing me. So that's, yeah. It's okay. It's okay. If you're just starting out and you want to get some money and you want to do some restocking, I actually really recommend the Igloo Garage Sale. I, like, always sell the stuff that I get from there. The Lever of Doom, you get an avatar for it. Basically, if you click it, it will steal money from you. So it will steal 100 Neo points. And if you click it enough, you get an avatar, basically. It's not a certain amount, it's like random. But yeah, you can just, basically the main thing you get from the Lever of Doom is an avatar. I think you also can maybe get a Battle Dome Challenger. That might be like the main thing that you get. I can't remember. That might be worth doing at some point, but it's, as far as gambling games go, it's pretty boring. The Neopian Lottery, let's do that. Let's do the Neopian Lottery. So the Neopian Lottery, wow, a bunch of people won. It's, okay, so the reason this happens, we can talk about this. Okay. So the lottery, obviously, the total prize fund is based on the amount of people who have bought tickets in a day. And everyone wants the lottery to be worth more than, I think it's $1 million. Because, oh, hi. Two new people have joined. Hello. We are doing dailies at the moment, and we're doing gambling, actually. Right now we're doing gambling, and I'm talking about the Neopian Lottery. So let's see if we can find someone talking about it. But basically, my sort of memory of it is that you get an avatar if you are part of the winning pool, and you make 1 million Neo points. It's something like that. Okay, here's the Neopian Lottery thing at the moment. There will always be one of these up. So if you want to play the lottery, this is the way that I would recommend doing it. jellyneo has a random number picker. That's not bad. And it tells you how to get 40 tickets per game. This is just like tips for different games. Okay. So you get trophies. It's not an avatar. So you get trophies for winning. And if you win a certain amount, you get a certain color trophy, I think. So that's why everyone always wants it to get to 1 million. If you get 1 million, then that just like, I think that's what kind of ticks it over into getting trophy territory. So, yeah, so here's an example. 3 winners split the 1 million Neo points prize pool. So 3 people split it. And they got like 350,000 Neo points and an avatar and a trophy. And it's just cool. So there's a couple of reasons that you would want to do it. And those reasons are to try and win, to try and get a trophy, and to help other people win. That's like the main reason I do it. I'm not sitting here trying to win these trophies. Difficulty rating 10%. Mostly you just have to have the money for it. Yeah, like I said, I'm not trying to win like 1 million Neo points. I'm not trying to get a trophy, but other people want a trophy. And if the amount doesn't reach a certain amount, then they're not gonna get their trophies. Yeah. So, like, if the payout is less than 50,000, like, it just helps people get the higher level trophies. That's all. And I don't know, I feel good about that. So, it's just part of it. So, jellyneo, once again, jellyneo rules. It has a random lottery ticket. So the reason sometimes people will... Hi, that's a Neo friend of mine. Hi there, if you're watching. So the reason sometimes the Neo lottery will have these like gigantic payouts is like here, is that people will post like on their pet pages or whatever easy picks. So you can just click the link and it will buy the lottery tickets for you. You can buy up to 20 in a day, I think. Is it 20? Where does it say? Total prize, buy a ticket. It doesn't say, but I think you can buy 20. And so you can like, this one's just like easy randoms. And some people will just like click like all of the first one. And so if one of those numbers that everybody likes to use ends up winning, then you get one of those giant pools. And so I'm just going to use the randomly generated jellyneo. So I'm just going to do this noise right here. This looks like 20, doesn't it? So about 1, 2, 3. So that was 10. It's like taking a second. There we go, and I have all 20. So now I have 20 tickets. And I've bumped it up a little bit. I spent, like, you don't spend that much money. It's 100 Neo points. If you, so it's 20,000? Is that right? How much did I start with? That can't be right. How to math? I don't know how to math. Anyway, it's not. If you buy 20 tickets, according to jellyneo, you can get a new set of tickets, and so you could buy 40 tickets instead of 20 in a day. If you purchase it after the lottery was drawn for the day, and then after midnight. Since the lottery is drawn in the afternoon, the ability to buy tickets is reset at midnight. You can get 2 sets of tickets. That is, yeah, okay, weird. I'm not going to do that, but it's cool if you want to. Obviously, if you do it that way, you don't get to do it. You can't do it that way every day because it'll reset. But okay, so and back to gambling. Let's gamble some more. I mean, obviously we Neopian lotteried, but that doesn't have that instant gratification. Pick your own. This is another. Oh, you know what? I don't even know what you can get from Pick Your Own. This is the one where you just get ugly, gross berries and poop. And so I don't like it. I don't like to play it. Let's find out what you can get. Let's rely on jellyneo once again and say hello to Pick your own. Pick your own jellyneo. I don't have to put jellyneo in. It will. Font. This is amazing. This is some Neo HTML for the Neo boards. That makes me very happy. That's not what I wanted. I clicked the wrong one. Okay, so Meridel, where all the games suck, is basically what this is saying. You can count potatoes, experience near constant states of war, and go berry picking. That's exactly right. I love Meridel. Meridel's my favorite land in Neopets. Okay, so you can get some berries, which, okay, wow, holy crap. Turns out the thing you can get are berries that are worth a lot. Why are they worth so much? That one's not. That one's not. The aqua berry is worth a ton. Explain. Someone help. I don't know. I don't know why. And oh, I missed it on St. Patrick's Day. You can get lucky clovers. So this is the stuff you normally get. Half-eaten berries and dung and barbed wire and just like crap that you don't want, basically. I don't think there is... I really don't think that there's a strategy to it, but if we're gambling, well, let's gamble. Let's fill up my inventory with stuff we don't need. And we could get an avatar where if I collect 6 items that are not a pile of dung, that would be a reward in itself, frankly. Okay, let's close that kitchen's quest and the lottery and the Neo boards, and let's just go. Let's pay $400 to fill up my inventory with stuff. Let's go to a different part of the map. This looks promising right here. Nope. No good. I just have to do this 20 times. This is just gonna take forever. Here. You have to click twice, I guess. No, it just won't let you do it in the same. Oh, I found nothing. I see. I just thought, oh, I got a snidberry. That one was worth 25. It's worth like nothing. I don't know what they're worth, so I'm just gonna keep an eye on it. This is so far so good. 4 regular berries. This is good. This is what we want. Uh-huh. I got a dung. There it goes. There goes my streak. Killing it. Come on. Ooh, a super juicy berry. Is that one good? Okay, so I never get 2 real berries ever when I play this. So I'm gonna say that's a win. Maybe. They're probably worth... This one was worth 25. This one's probably worth 25. And the rest are garbage. So I definitely lost money. Let's find out. Yeah, so let's see. What is the super juicy berry worth? I have to clean out this inventory. It is doing all these dailies and then not cleaning is wreaking havoc. Yeah, 25 and 25. Can you eat them? He can eat them. Oh, he loved it. He loved it. Now he's very full. Let's just like bloat him up. Let's just make him bloated. Let's look at that. Its estimated value is 10,000. Once upon a time, these were worth... Neopets thought they were worth something. Maybe they're not. They never were. These estimated values were never good. Okay, he's bloated. We could stop feeding him. All right, let's just... this is boring. I know this sucks, but I have to do a quick stock. I used to have an extension that would make this kind of easier. I don't know if it's still installed. It looks like it's not. It was very subtle, so it's hard to tell. So I'm just going to donate all the crap I don't need. Oh my gosh, I don't know. This. I just have a lot of stuff I need to take care of. Seed pod boat. I don't remember what half of this stuff is. Tyranian rock balloon, probably not worth keeping. Donate that, donate that. The building logs. Plushies, fireball, Forgotten Shore. So, how's everyone doing? Are you doing okay with all this going on? It's a lot, huh? This is gonna go into my deposit. This fairy fizz that I got from the quests that I didn't put up. So is this book. We're gonna sell this doctor's bag. Honestly, I stayed home a lot before all this, so this is not that unusual for me. But I can understand why this would be, like, really crazy for a lot of people. Yeah. I don't know. I guess I'll keep the obsidian. It's for something. One day I'm going to find out how to use the obsidian. Or maybe I'll be happy with it. I don't think it's worth it, really, to donate this rather than discard, but the pile of dung I have to, I guess, discard. That should clean it out quite a bit, though. 19 items. So it won't be totally empty, but our inventory will be better. That's better. I got these battle cards from doing cheat, because I've been playing cheat. I've been sort of slowly making my way through the ranks, as you can see. Well, through 2 ranks. I think maybe 3. I feel like I put a 3rd one out, but anyway. So we did pick your own. Let's do a Poogle racing, because this is, for whatever reason, insanely nostalgic. So every 15 minutes, there's a new Poogle race. Ooh, there's one coming up in 5 minutes. 4 minutes. So let's do it. Let's go to the betting page. You can feed it. Let's feed it up this weird potion. Why not? Should have kept the berries. I bet the berries, I bet they'd eat them. Poogle 1, 2, 3, or 4. I do remember. Yeah, here we go. We want this open here. So this is going to tell us about the contestants. Here we go. So the contestants are 3 to 1, 4 to 1, 5 to 1, 7, or 9. Okay. So on the betting page, the faster the Poogle, the worse the odds. I'm sorry? I don't think that doesn't make any sense. Why are the faster Poogles... Oh, right. The worse the odds. The worse the odds of payment, but the better the odds of winning? Is that what that means? I don't know what they mean by that. He said that 2 was sick. Let's do... Should we just have a safe bet and bet 300 on 1? Let's place our bet. Okay, thanks for betting. So I used to do this when I was at school. I remember this, like, I don't know why I was playing this at school. I think it was like typing class or whatever. And I was just like, I would come here and you couldn't play the games, but you could do like the HTML stuff. And this one has a flash that will pop up. So we'll come back in a couple of minutes. Let's, yeah, hopefully that, this potion used for making shrunk things bigger. I don't know. Maybe he'll get bigger and win because he got bigger. And, okay, yeah, let's take a peek at the stock market while all this is going on. Whoa! Holy crap. Look at that. 55. So I buy stocks at 15. I bought Alien Aisha at 16 actually. Yeah, see, I bought it at 16. I bought that in like the most recent video that I'm still editing. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. We're gonna sell. This is like the dream, basically. If I bought it at 15, it would have been the best. I really never see it go up to 55, so I'm just gonna sell right now, just in case. We're gonna sell all 1,000 shares at 55. Are there any more? I'm selling at 35 on this account now, because I missed out on one when I had it higher than that, and I felt really bad about it. So I'm selling at a sort of a lower price. No, we have a 30. Oh, here's 35. I thought we had a... Okay. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's see how much we make. Look at that. Wow. So 55,000 and 35,000 because I buy it. Yeah, that's pretty dang good. Shit. Wow. Let's turn that around in the Poogle races. Here we go. Poogle race is starting now. Maybe not now. Ish. Soon. 1 minute. Okay, let's look at what, let's like immediately turn around and spend 15,000 if we can. That was amazing. Yay, Alien Aisha. Alien Aisha is like my favorite. In general. Yeah, I love Alien Aisha. In Vending Machine, I love Alien Aishas as a pet. They're great. So, Balthazar. So we want 15. Chia. Do I have Chia? I also want to make sure I don't have the stock. Portfolio. That's what I want to click. Doesn't look like I have Chia. I don't have Chia. You know, diversity is key here. So let's do that. Let's let that be the one. Some of them just like won't go very high. Alien Aisha is one that will go high. There's a Bloomaroo one that likes to go high. From what I've seen. Okay. Let's go to Fairyland and not do that form resubmission again. Oh. Oh yeah! I can explain the stock market. Here. I'll go back to the Poogle races and we'll watch the race real quick and then I can totally talk about the stock market. At least the way that I play it, which is, it's gambling. The way that I play it. I don't know if there's a better way to do it. Let's view the race without sound. I don't know what the sound is going to be like. So without having control of that. Poogle racing. I'm nervous. I'm going to have a sip of this coffee. This is a lot. I remember there being a flash. I just don't remember it looking like this. Okay, we bet on one. Oh, cheer. Go, go, go. Go. I don't know. This probably doesn't do anything. Right? This is a placebo button, probably. But that's... Go. No, keep going. Yes. He's so jumpy. We could have... We win! Woohoo! Don't win a lot. 3-1 odds. Not great. But... Hey, we got an avatar. We've never, because since I've never done that on this account before, we've never won. I got 1,000, so 1,200 Neo points. That's not bad. So real quick before our Neo points get stolen, by the way, let's go dump some. Let's dump like 70,000, I guess. Okay, that's good. So the stock market. I've talked about this a little bit in videos, but I haven't really gotten super in depth. The stock market's kind of random. Basically, it's betting. it's betting and getting like, I don't know why I'm blanking, but you have a little more control over it, but it is a gamble when you do the stock market. So there's basically you buy low, sell high, which most people have heard, buy low, sell high. And so what I like to do when I'm playing the stock market, if you have over a certain amount of Neo points, you have to, so okay. I don't know why I'm struggling to explain this. So this is, the volume plays into it a little bit, how many stocks are available. But mostly the only thing you want to look at is the current price, okay? Which is this second column here, or, this column. And that's how much you'll pay for it or sell it for if you're selling. But if you're buying, then this is how much you're going to pay for it. If you have over a certain number of Neo points, which is a pretty low amount, I think it's like 10,000 Neo points or something total in your bank and anywhere, if you have that much, you have to pay a minimum of 15. So, and you can only buy a maximum of 1,000 stocks for a company a day. So here's an example. I just bought this. Yeah, so this says I can only purchase shares in companies that trade at 15 or more. You want to buy at 15 because that's the lowest that you can purchase for. And then you want to sell basically at a random amount. Because you can only buy 1,000 stocks a day, the way that I play this is I go every day, I go to the stocks, and then I find one that I don't already have that is selling for 15. And then If there isn't one that's selling for 15, a lot of the time I just won't purchase. But if I'm low on, if my portfolio is like, if I don't have a lot of stocks, then I will buy at like 16 if I can. So the idea basically is that you want to have as many different companies in your portfolio as possible. You can also have more than 1,000 of each company. You can see here, I've bought this one a couple of times and this one a couple of times. This one was 100 that I bought when I was like showing it to somebody. But you want diversity, because the more that you have, the higher a chance you have of selling it for a huge amount. So I bought all of these for 15 Neopoints. You can see I paid 15,000 for each of these, except for the ones that have double of, so that's 30,000. This one I spent 16 on. So when I sell it, I want to make sure that I'm making a good profit. And the way that I sell it is I have a set amount that when it reaches that amount, I automatically sell. So for me, that amount is 35 per share. And that is above double what I paid. So like I more than double my investment on the stocks. The danger is, of course, stocks can sometimes go bankrupt or you can lose money. I never touch them if they go down. I only touch them if they go up. So you can see I have a few here that are like 9, 6, 8. Not good numbers. I'm like losing money on these. Some of these will go bankrupt. Some of these I will like completely lose money on. But a lot of them will just kind of stay down here and like reset and climb back up. And then you just sell them when they hit a certain amount. And that amount is up to you. Some people, they have enough Neopoints that they are comfortable like waiting until it hits like 50, like the Alien Ice Show one did today. And then you get that gigantic payout. And it's just, it's high price gambling. There's like a whole, as far as I'm aware, there's like this whole fakey side where you can like talk to this like chia guy and will give you tips and stuff. I think it's like this guy. No, that's help. I don't remember where you find this. News and research. This is it. This is like, that'll tell you what the stock of the day is and what is happening. This is nothing. Basically, don't pay attention to this. This used to do stuff, but it doesn't anymore. It's nothing. Just so you can play it with, you can basically do it like food club bets if you're doing those. You can just put money into it, 15,000 a day, and then go to your portfolio every day, see if one has hit your threshold, if it's 30, if it's 40, whatever, and then just sell. And it's pretty simple. And I think it's a pretty good way of doing it. I've made a lot of money in the stock market on this account just from doing the stocks. So yeah, I hope that was a pretty shitty explanation. Sorry for being so rambly. I talk about it in a different video at one point where it's a little better edited. So if you want to go back and watch that, if that was too confusing. Because I ramble a lot, I have to edit. Now this is also, Tarla's shop is in here and on the other one. Oh my gosh, Tarla's is open. Let's buy this one for 10,000, because why not? What did we get? So bad. Oh, 10,000 on a red kazoo. Why did I do that? That was just not smart. Oh God, that's brutal. Y'all, that was brutal. Don't know why I did that. But Tarla's shop's open. If you're playing Neopets right now, go to Tarla's shop. It's open. Quick. Get yourself a paintbrush, maybe. Or not. Okay. Let's gamble a little bit more. Let's spend a little more money. So let's do a scratch card. I like to do a scratch card a day. I used to do the like Ice Caves normal scratch card, but I did some research and apparently this is the one that has like the best payout. So I don't know. I haven't actually won from this one, but I guess because you can get the desert paintbrush from it, it's better. This is how I scratch. I just scratched the first 6. And I didn't get anything. So that cost 500, but like there's always this... Yeah. Okay. I don't know why. The jellyneo link does that. I'm gonna get a snowball again. This red one is always like a snowball. Ugh, I got it. I got the stupid snowball. Or whatever it is. Yeah, I got a sand snowball. Great. I almost would rather get nothing. This is how much I hate inventory management, as I would almost just be like, ugh, I don't care. But, I mean, 200, I can stick that in the shop. I can't put the kazoo in the shop. That's such a waste. But I can put that in there. I don't know why anyone would buy that, but you can. And then we are going to do wheels. We're not going to do extravagance, but we'll do knowledge, mediocrity. Let's not do misfortune. And we'd be here all day if I did monotony. I would rather not bore everybody with that. The Wheel of Excitement, I don't know why I spend it anymore, because my first week on this account, I got the avatar, and you're never, ever going to land on 20,000. There's like this great post on the Reddit about the likelihood of getting the different things on the wheel. And they tracked it for, I don't even know, I can't even remember how many days, like 100 days? It was something like that. It was a long time. And they didn't hit 20,000 once. So, oh great. I got wisdom from King Hagen. What does it say? There is no future for a king who is ignorant of the lessons provided by the past. Yes. That's a good lesson. I'm not a king though, so it's not very helpful to me. So the point is, getting 20,000 on the Wheel of Excitement is so rare. There's a rumor that if you start a new account, they like tweak your luck a little bit. And I didn't used to believe that, but one, when my wife started her account, she got all this stuff, like this great lucky stuff, which was so cool. But I had never gotten. And then two, when I started this account, I got a couple of lucky things too. So I actually think that might be true. And what is this? I'm nervous about what this does. He roared at Ashcombe. That's all he did though. Is that all he did? Yeah, he didn't even hurt him. Just got roared at by a Grarl. And then I think that's it for the gambling. I mean, I guess there's slots that we could do, but I'm thinking, I don't know. I'm not interested in doing the slots at the moment. All right, so what sounds good? Should we could try and do the Council Chamber quest. We could do the Moltara quest. I'm calling them quests. They're like, quests might be a good way of doing it. Or I could do the Employment Agency, which is a little, the way that I do it is a little ghetto, but might be kind of fun. Yeah. Let's do a couple of Fairyland Employment Agencies. So this is how I do this. Oh. I don't know how to help. Okay. This is very messy. Don't take this out. Okay. We're better now. This is good. So how's everyone doing? Are we surviving? Is anyone playing Animal Crossing? Because I'm playing a lot of Animal Crossing, and I can tell you that it's been healing a little bit. A little healing. So, yeah, because of the way I have this cropped, you probably can't see all of the screen, but you're not going to miss anything big. So, Fairyland Employment Agency. This is just like quests, but you get to choose, essentially. And the way that I do this, and if you have Super Shop Wizard, you can do a better job than me because you have access to all prices, whereas I don't. But basically, it wants you to find a certain number. This is not going to be a good one, but a certain number of certain items, and so you just search for it, and if they're cheap enough, then you can get some money. You might make a profit for doing it. So for example, this orange Scorchio cookie, it wants me to find five, and it's going to give me a base reward of about 10,000. That doesn't seem worth it. It's like a pretty low number. You get, this says base reward because you get a bonus for completing it very quickly. And this is why I search before I accept the job. But I don't like the base reward to be like at the amount that you would pay or less. Sometimes you can get, you get a bonus, but you don't, it's hard to predict how much that's going to be. So I like the base reward to be a bit of a profit already before you get the bonus amount. I like to go to the end because these are the ones that people don't see as much. This one has 60 minutes to find Starlight Potion, which might actually not be a bad idea. This one's pretty good. I think I like this one because it gives you 60 minutes to do it. And so you might be able to get it from the shop. So I'm using my Chrome extension here to visit the shop really quick. Yeah, see? Okay, I'm gonna accept it. Hopefully it wasn't taken. Oh, I already accepted it. Whoops. Okay, I thought there was an extra button for it, but okay. So this is not gonna sell for like anything. Like no one is going to be buying this. This is probably too low to offer. Actually, I don't know. That wasn't bad. No, come on. And 5. 1,005. 1,010. Haggling, it's fun. 15. All right, not bad. So as you can see, we saved a bit because at least this shop wizard had it selling for like about 700 more. And then no one, like I said, no one is buying these Starlight Potions. So we know about how much it's going to sell for, so I can skip right to it. Hopefully I can get them to 115 again without haggling too much. Nope, I want to go lower than that next time. Come on. Calvara, you being greedy. I think I need 3, right? Yeah, 3. I went too fast. That doesn't happen to me when I'm restocking. I don't know why that happened. 900 again. We're gonna have to do it the slow way, but no one is buying the Starlight Potion, so it's not a big deal. Let's do 990. I know my keyboard is so loud, y'all. I got a new one, and what happened was I didn't want to get like a loud mechanical keyboard, but when I was at the store, I was like, I can't live without a mechanical keyboard. I needed it, so I got this mechanical keyboard that's a little quieter than my last one. So that was 60 minutes. So we're gonna have a huge bonus for doing that. We did it in 2 minutes, 27 seconds, and we were paid 7,000 Neo points. So it was the base of 5,000, and we spent about 3,000. So we made 4,000 Neo points. And Ashcombe leveled up, so that means that we get better jobs. And better jobs pay out better, basically. They also can be a little harder. And sometimes they're not worth it. Like, sometimes it can be worth it just to do the basic ones. But that's kind of up to you. Because you can see, I say basic jobs. I'm always doing basic jobs because super jobs require tickets, which, yeah, tough to get. Oh, hear that buzz. All right. Okay, well, so that's basically the Fairyland Employment Agency, and it's kind of over here on the jellyneo page with the some Neo points required, because obviously it really, I feel like it should be with the quests, even though you get to choose what items. It's not really a quest, but I don't know, it feels more questy to me than a some Neo points required. But yeah, we made some money on of it. Weird to say. All right, I think I'm gonna do the Moltara, or I can see what games are available. Maybe. Moltara's over here. Yeah. So, yeah, here we go. I'm just gonna click these little wormy guys. I went and accidentally started this lantern quest. And I'm not happy about it. Because it just keeps this lantern in my inventory. And these worms are going to fill up my inventory until I do it. So I hope I finish it quickly. I don't remember what color worms you need. But boy, I seem to have gotten a lot. Sometimes they take a while to spawn. How many do you need? I don't know. Is it at the town hall that I need to find out? I should probably go to like a quest page so that I know what I'm doing. Oh, this is my... That was not what I meant to click. This little side bunny, that's so cute. Last spotted 8 days ago. I'm on right now. Hello? That's also not true because I've definitely been on this week, but that's fine. All right. Let's see. Moltara, like Moltara worm. Jellyneo. The Moltara worm quest. Is that just what it's called? Okay. This is what you need. So we have we have the basics. These guys. Well, we don't have orange. I think we have purple. We need orange, white, pink, rainbow, and black. So this is what it says. After you've collected... No. You receive an empty lantern and you visit the Lights Fantastic. You can now collect worms on the map. This is for visiting the Dark Cave. So, yeah, you get some stuff. I just want to do it so I can have it done. I think they will respawn. That was not correct. There we go. I think they will respawn in a bit. New ones will pop up. And we'll just have to keep checking on it. Because otherwise they're just all going to be stuck in my inventory, clogging it up for a bit. So let's see. What... It's going to say what's the featured game, but I do not know what this game is. Bruno drank a potion that unfortunately made him a disfigured, monstrous Gellert. Bruno, is that the... He's a Gellert already. He just made him monstrous, I guess. The townspeople of Neovia have already followed his advice and taken the same potion, and they too were twisted by the elixir. Blamed for their troubles, Bruno must now use whatever shelter he can find to evade the angry mob. Avoid the villagers and the rocks they throw. Collect all of the potions to end the level. Left and right and spacebar to jump. And that seems pretty simple. Let's do it. I don't think I've ever played this one. I mean, I've played most of them, but I don't play this one on the regular at all, so. That seemed pretty self-explanatory. All right, I'm already going to be apologizing for my keyboard. Ooh. Okay, I have a lot to say about the graphics. Such as, no. Okay, I think this loops. How do I get up there? I can look up and down. That's kind of puke-inducing. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh, it fell right off. This is high quality. Did I hit high quality? I swear I jumped. I wish I knew how to jump up there, but... I wish I knew how to play the game. I wish I knew how to win the game. And then I just keep falling. Oh, it loops, right? So that's the answer. The answer is that it loops. I have 5 out of 5. It says when you have 5 out of 5, the game ends. Is that what it said? How do I end it? I just end it now? Help. I'm trapped. Oh, did I go to the cave? Do I... Yes. Okay. Okay. Oh, do I drop them off at the cave? Am I supposed to do that? I don't understand. I should have read the instructions more clearly. Collect all the items and bring them back to Bruna's cave. I just like totally missed that part. Okay, but okay, so I get it. So it loops. So that's kind of fun. It's kind of fun that happens, that it loops. Nice. I'm gonna move that mouse. Sorry, that's probably annoying. Right, okay. But you can't, yeah, you have to drop them all off at once. All right, and then I just fall. Nice. Here I go. Oh, no, you have to hit space. Maybe that's why. I'm clearly an expert. Loading level amazing maze. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It has become complicated. Oh, I ran right into that Mirka. That's not how I imagined. Whoa, I was on top of the tree. That was lucky. It's not how I imagined Mirkas moving on their tails. Like, I know they stand on their tails, but I sort of just got that Mirkas are like meerkats. Are they supposed to be like meerkats? Because they like sit up the way that meerkats do. But also they're obviously like monkeys. They're like monkey meerkats. Is that what that is supposed to be? I'd never thought about it. Probably because I don't say Mirka out loud as much as I have in the last 10 seconds. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. You know what? Though, this is actually kind of fun. I just like this sort of infinite falling mechanic. I just think that part's... It's really forgiving. If I had to, like, keep jumping up, I think I would feel stressed. But for whatever reason, the fact that I can just keep going down and, like, loop back around is really helpful. I don't know if there's, like, a time mechanic. If these mazes get harder, though, I'm gonna struggle. I can already tell you. The Gauntlet is starting to get... The names are getting scary. There's one up there. See, that's what I mean about looping. Yeah. Well, this one didn't have any walls. So, it's the Gauntlet, but it's not... There's just one, and that's this one over here. And then it just loops. The end! I guess you get more points if you drop them all off at once. Treetop Terror. It's like a name of a Donkey Kong level. If only it had really cool... Oops. Well, okay. I think that went pretty well, though. We figured it out. We figured out the game. Oh. Actually, that's a pretty good Neopoints to points ratio. I'm feeling good about that. Cool. I do have the sound muted. What does the sound look like? What does the sound look like? What does the sound sound like? I think I'm really going to start needing a break here in a minute. Oh. I don't know why that made me laugh. I can't beatbox. Pretend that didn't happen. Ooh, here we go. Yeah. Alright, now I just... Oh, the music's gonna start over each time. Okay, that's gonna get annoying. It's a bit like the Friday the 13th music. Well, it's more like the Halloween music, but it sounds like the Friday the 13th music from the NES game. For whatever reason, now that there's music, I feel like it's more intense. So I'm just like dicking around. that hard to make that many Neopoints in this, though. You could probably max this out pretty quickly. Since every Neopets game maxes out at 1,000. You could get it if you just like learned it, played it often enough. Because the potions are probably randomly distributed, but the maps are the same each time. It's definitely worth it to hoard the potions. Oh. Because you get like a chain bonus. Just ran right into it, that Chia. Or the Kachik, that is, rather. Still. Look at that. That's great. None of my friends play this game. No one plays this game, basically. My high score was 900, and the high score, it looks like it caps out. So that means if everyone has the same high score like that, it basically means that the game caps out at that score when you win. And probably if you get all of the, like, max chains. So these are people who play this game a lot and know how to play it really well. So I'm probably never going to get a high score in this game. That's okay. All right, so let's look for some more little glowworms. I don't see any. I think it takes a while for them to respawn. Sometimes you just have to click between them a bit. It doesn't really have... Sorry, yeah. It just doesn't really have a lot of info on the jellyneo site page for this. Let's check the magma pool, see if it's, nope. Nope, it just would be nice to know what my magma pool time is. You know what, since I'm kind of feeling it and I was enjoying playing a game, let's pop over and play some of the 50,000 Neopoints a day games. I'm just gonna play some of the ones that I enjoy. Cash Basher is like... I think the payout this month is really good, so. Best, large... Okay, I don't know how to mute it, so... Oh, that was just... This sucks, I have to turn the sound off. Mute. It's because what happens is I have to mute Neopets itself. So, mute site. I remember this should be muted now. Probably, yeah, looks like it. Cast Basher is a great one for just making Neopoints if you want to do it really quick. This is my strategy. It's an old school strategy. So you just hit it. You only hit it when it's at 9. Yeah, that's good. That should, yeah. Oh, not quite. Not quite 1,000. So you always want to try and hit 1,000. It looks like the payout's not quite as good as it normally is, but in February, the payout for Cast Basher was so bad. I think it was in February. It was like half. So it was just like, I'm never going to get 1,000 when I'm used to getting, I mean, about 1,000, give or take, each time. Like, I'm okay with not hitting exactly 1,000. That's not good, though. 700 ain't gonna cut it. So if it's nowhere near 9, if it's going down, yeah, like that. If it's going down, I drop it. Just so I don't have to sit and wait. Oops. Got a little overeager. So that's not near 9, so I drop it. That was going down, so I drop it. That's going up, but it's going up slowly, so I drop it. I'm sure it's kind of obnoxious to watch, actually. Just because, like, I don't know. But it's faster. It's just faster than, like, waiting for the wind to be on your side. I'll send it. I'll send it. 900 is fine. You can also do it with your mouse. You don't have to use your keyboard, which I can try doing. I'm used to using a keyboard, and I feel like you have better control over cast with the mouse. Like, as you can see, I'm kind of getting to bounce a bit, but oops. If you hit retry like that, I think you have a better chance of getting the tree stump. So the tree stump is the way that people have these scores that are like 2,000. No one's at 2,000 right now, but there have been people who have been at 2,000, and that's because they got the tree stump as their bat, and that's just like a random occurrence that can happen. I hit it at 7 for whatever reason. Just fucking with cast. So if you hit retry, I think that's how you can like sort of get it in. But I always just, it's different. It's not you know, it's like not hard rebooting. Yeah. Nope, that wasn't. Okay. I forgot, like, I forget what the ratio is right now. It's 0.95, which is, it's been better. I like it to be, obviously I liked it to be more than 1 Neo point, but. Okay, so I always play Cash Basher. Let's do Kukia. I love Kukia. Kukia, I have a Kukia trophy. That's a copper trophy. A bronze trophy. Not copper. That's like a 3rd place. Although, like, it looks gold, but yeah. So, yeah, I have the bronze 3rd place at Kukia trophy. So, I'm not trying to brag, but I'm just trying to say I'm really great at this game. I think what happens is that no one plays this game. And you have to learn it. It's like a memorization style game. So basically, the 2nd level is so hard. The idea is just like you pick up the Kukias with your mouse and then Kukits, they're not Kukias. You pick up the Kukits with your mouse, and if you get like a chain, then you get more. And if you hit those ghost ones, you get a bonus round if you hit enough of them. They also count towards your chain, so it's kind of worth it to get it, but you have to click to get them. And like, as you can see, it's pretty simple at first. But for whatever reason, the 2nd level is like crazy hard. So you want to chain as much as possible, because for each one you get in a chain, the points go up. And then the real point maker is in the bonus round. And then you can slow down time in the bonus round if you saved up your kind of stamina bar up there. That was an okay bonus round, actually. Okay, so this is the hard one. This one's kind of random. You want to save your bonus, you want to save your slowdown, like, stamina bar for the actual game. Don't save it for the bonus round the way you normally would. So here's why. As you can see, I missed a few because they just come out at the same time. And if you don't know where they're going to come from and where they're going to go. My form is not great. And I slowed it down again. Coffee is making this hard. I don't have as much like mouse control as I usually do. 56 is not good. I don't think 56 Kukits gets you there. I think I might have failed. So the 2nd round, I think, is the reason most people don't play this game. You can see 2 of my friends have high scores on this game. Oh, I got it. Okay. All right. I did get it. You have to get a collection rate of 80% on that round. So, like, yeah, it's rough. My friends, as you can see, they have, like, lower scores. This person probably got past it. This person might not have. And just, like, the 2nd level can be so frustrating. And that's, like, where all of my points come from. Is, like, doing really well in the 2nd round. So if I'm gonna get a trophy, then it's gonna be because I did well in the second round. You can kind of see if you move your mouse a little bit, it like messes with the chain. You want to move it towards where the Coulsons are coming from. They weren't really clumped together very well. The other like sort of negative thing about this game is it's kind of long. It's not as long as some games that I find to be annoying to play. Some people like that I would like if it weren't for the length. That was pretty good, but it's not short. Nice, a couple of 800s there. That's good. I like to play these games while listening to podcasts, specifically while listening to true crime podcasts. So it's very weird to just be sitting here playing it normally and not listening to a true crime podcast and just talking to y'all, whoever's here. It's a good distraction. You know, for the last couple hours, I have felt very distracted from the woes of the world. So, you know, I actually, even though not that many people are here, this is probably a bad time to do it. Maybe I can find a better time. I'm talking and playing at the same time. Bad move. Not the right call. But yeah, maybe I can find a better time that's better for people. And that's cool. But I'm excited that I got it to work. My streaming setup got like all messed up a while ago. Mostly when my dogs ate my Ethernet cable. Not being like, you know, hardwired into the router makes streaming really difficult, which might be why the quality is not where I want it to be for y'all. So I got 81. Somehow I got 81 on that one. Sitting there talking. I had like a really good score going, and then I had to talk while I was playing. You can hear me clicking, double clicking rapidly. I'm sitting here with like a really keeping it at like an 800 chain. Blew it. Oh, hey. Oh my gosh. Yes. There's really not enough Neopets content on basically on the entire internet. So I'm glad that you're happy about it. I think I'm like bad at Neopets, and I've been playing it off and on for years and years and years, but it feels like I had to make the content I wanted to see in the world. Does that make sense? I have gone through, I used to watch Pet Simmer Julie back in the day, but she hasn't uploaded in forever, and I miss her, and I want her to come back. Her videos are so helpful and helped me get back into Neopets a few years ago, and a lot of pet sim games, because I really like pet sim games, so it was good to watch her. But she's basically the only one who is making content. Like, some people will occasionally make like one-off videos, right, where they're like, Neopets still exists, adults feed their pets for the first time or whatever, and those are fun, and I get excited when those happen, because a lot of the time there'll be like a surge of interest in Neopets, but I want there to be a giant surge in interest in Neopets. I want everyone to play it and to get back into it. Okay, this is the boss, which sucks. For some reason, I'm like way behind on him. Why am I doing so badly on the boss? There we go. And then I click him. And then that's done. We're done. It's 53 on that one. That's not bad. That's like just a little bit below my high score. So, okay. And then it's, as you can see, you get 1,000. So it's easy, but it's long. It's really long. But if you're doing like me, when I'm going through these and I'm just like playing And I'm just like listening to podcasts while I'm playing it. But yeah, so that's the kind of thing I wanted to see. I wanted to see more Neopets videos. The other one that I like is Tamago. I don't know if you've seen his videos. This guy, Tamago, oh, what is it? What's his name? It's like Tamago 90 or something. If I can go to YouTube. Neopets. Tamago, I don't know why I thought it was 90. Tamago 2474. He does, as you can see, some Neopets videos that are just my favorite. They're so funny. It's like him going through and playing all the Flash games, because that's kind of what his channel is about, is Flash games and stuff like that, like nostalgia. And I just like watching him play through and rate the games. It's very fun. But those are the only two people who really have any kind of Neopets content. So that's why I'm making it, even though I'm bad at it. So the other games I play a lot of are Mop and Bop, which is boring as hell to watch. I'll pop it up real quick right here. It is so, I can guarantee you that this is not stream content right here. So this is it. I'm cleaning the pets as they walk by. And this game will go on for me for at least 10 minutes. Closer to 15 if I'm doing the real high score. I don't know how people get these like 20,000 scores. I don't know. When I get to 10,000, I'm just like, I can barely keep up with the speed of it. But it's a pretty boring game. It's another podcast game. I love Shinku Tangram. I'm like trying more than anything to get a high score in it. I'm like so close, but I don't know how people, I don't know. My problem is, when I play this game, I basically got it memorized. Oh my god, I'm a total dork. Please ignore that. I don't know if you should play on hard mode or just regular mode. But I basically have all of the things memorized. I normally play it faster than this. But it's like, you see I keep missing? It doesn't go in perfectly. Like that. And that, you're supposed to take like, I think it's like 10 seconds per shape to be able to, or per whatever, pet, to get a high score. And I can't do that. I'm just like way too slow. I do normally play a little bit faster than this. But I don't want y'all seeing me being a tryhard. It's kind of a cool, relaxing game. It feels wrong to play it like that. So you want it to be at 150 and not at 140. So I take twice as long as you need to. I'm gonna do it as fast as I can. Let's try. Let's show you like what my real struggle is. See, there's that right there. I do not know why that happens. Why does that happen? But I have, this is like, why do I have this so memorized? It's just what happens when you, that's about what happens every time. It's the worst. But it's a fun game. I recommend playing it. You get paid out, even if you don't have it memorized. You get like 1,000 payout each time. So that's a fun one. Okay, wow. All right, I'm looking at the time, and it is almost 4 o'clock, and I still haven't had lunch, and I've been drinking this coffee, and I think I need to have lunch, because I think I'm starting to vibrate out of my chair a little bit. So we're going to check on Moltara real quick, and I think I'm not seeing any. I think, y'all, I had so much fun doing this. This was really wonderful, actually. For those of you who showed up, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and like, I don't know. This is something I would be doing anyway, so it feels so weird to stream it, but at the same time, like I said, it's something I'd be doing anyways. Oh, there's an orange one. I just saw it. Yay! All right, back to Moltara. Maybe we can find some more of these. I'll just sit on the screen and stare. Did it appear? I don't know. Anyway. But, yeah, I don't know. It feels weird to stream for nobody or a few people who show up. And, like, I just love that y'all showed up, even just for a couple minutes. Thank you. Just keeping me company. Like, we can keep each other company. I think I'm going to keep doing this. I think this is fun. I keep trying to think of ways that we can, like, even this tiny community of Neopets fans, that we can do stuff together. The one thing I keep thinking of is, like, a YouTube, like, better than you, right? So you can submit your scores or whatever for a certain game, and everyone can try and beat each other's scores, and maybe we could, I don't know, do something with that. I have no idea, but I think it would be fun to have, like, some community thing to do. I don't know. So I'm probably gonna find a good time that works for more people for this. Maybe a little later in the evening. I just did it today because I needed something to blow the afternoon. And I wasn't sure. You know, some people are working from home. Some people are doing school from home, learning from home. Some people have nothing to do. And I don't want us to be lonely. I would rather us just, like, chill and hang out and be together. And yeah. So thanks so much. I will be getting back to work on that video, and if you want to join me for the next stream, please do. I really appreciate it. And until next time, like, guys, like, stay safe, stay healthy, stay inside, you know, if you can, as much as possible. I had to go to the store yesterday to restock on some foods, and I was out for, like, I had to be at the store for like 45 minutes because it was kind of a big shopping trip, and I was so anxious being in public and around people. And part of that's because I have social anxiety and I already get scared in public, but part of that's just like, I don't know, all this is going on. So I want to make that easier. I want all of us to just feel better. So until next time, y'all, yeah, have a good day.